Okay. There I go. Hey. Hey, everybody. We're going to wait to get some people to join. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hopefully my wireless signal is kind of weak back here, but we're going to get it together. Y'all let me know how I look and how I sound and everything. Hey, Sly Sylvia Williams, Sanai, I hope I'm saying that right. Sanai, Blessed and Grateful, Lorraine. Hey, how y'all doing? I had to switch locations today. Thank you so much, Lorraine. Thank y'all. Y'all want to see my belly? Let me show you. Hopefully my light don't fall down in the bed. Oh, it's growing now. It's starting to get kind of big. Hey, thank you. Okay, I look and sound okay. Good. That's good. Hey, DJ. Yeah, y'all. My friend said she knew it was a boy because I'm carrying kind of low or whatever. She was like, "Them boys be low and lazy." Okay. So, yeah, so I went from a beer gut to, I'm starting to show now. So I'm happy about it. Spreading out, but I'm happy. I'm real happy. I got some thank yous to give out because I got some gifts. Y'all, when I put my registry thing up there, I was not expecting anybody to give me anything like that. I just put it up there like, well, maybe, somebody will give me something. And I got like 4 gifts from my subscribers, and they were all at my door yesterday. And I was just like, wow, I just feel so blessed. And I just feel so... Y'all don't even understand. Like, I just feel so blessed. That's why I'm saying I love my YouTube family. I love y'all. I really do. Because y'all be looking out for me, showing out for real. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to wait a couple more minutes and then we go ahead and get it popping, okay? I don't want to hold y'all all night long. And I got me a good salad waiting in the refrigerator for me, okay? So, yeah. While we waiting, I'm going to go ahead and give these thank yous out. So I'm not going to say what they got because it doesn't matter what you got. It don't matter if you donated me a quarter or you bought me something on my registry that was the cheapest thing. I don't care. I mean, the fact that you bought something for me is just makes me be grateful, right? So Brian Lee, thank you so much for giving me a gift. I got it the other day. I also got a gift from Shelly, Queen RN. Shelly Eliam, I think I'm saying that right. Queen RN. Thank you so much for your gift. I appreciate you. I also got a nice note and a gift that says, congratulations, April. I watch your videos all the time on YouTube, and I just wanted to show my appreciation. And that was from Alicia or Alessa. Alessia, 1984. Thank you so much for your gift. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. And I got 2 gifts from, let me tell you, Ayasha or Aisha Alcantara, I hope I'm saying this right. You showed out, okay? You got me 2 gifts. I appreciate that, okay? I mean, really, so nice. All right, y'all. So it's 6:33. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and then people can just fall in, as the night goes on or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm in my bedroom. I'm in a different location because it's a lot of cohabitate going on. It's a lot of extra stuff in my other room. So it's just overcrowded. And so I just decided to switch locations for tonight. So everything is delicately balanced. So, if this light fall down in the bed, give me a second. Okay. Just work with me. Okay. All right. So let's talk about it. This is What Up, Everybody? It's April Dawn. This is Queen Sugar, season 5, episode 3. So I thought this episode was triggering. I've been seeing that title going across the internet, right? Because it took us all the way back to the times of COVID, when COVID just started, and we thought it was going to be 2 weeks. I went home for spring break, y'all, and I never came back to school until September. Like, I was literally every week, we're getting phone calls, we're getting texts that we're not going back to school, Everybody thought it was going to be, just a short few days or whatever, and it turned out to be 6 long months, 7 months of being at home, right? So This episode kind of took us back to that time where everything was going on. And one thing I love about Queen Sugar, I said it's the most exciting, boring show all the time. I say that all the time. It's the most exciting, boring show you will ever see because, you know, even though it was a little bit triggering, it was good to see how on TV, how this pandemic affected just regular average people, not people with these fabulous, you know, fictionalized lives where everything is fab and, you know, their whole life is destroyed by this. It's like regular ass people that just get up and go to work every day. How did this affect them? Especially Black people and especially in small towns. Maybe I just like Queen Sugar because my mom is from a small town in Mississippi, and you know, I'm from a small town in Slidell. I'm in Louisiana, excuse me. Hey, TT in the house. Okay, TT in the house. I like that name. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. I don't think I've seen your name before, but welcome. Okay, so we start off the episode with Ralph Angel. He's getting ready for the morning, and he's listening to the radio, and they're talking about COVID. What's going on with the hospitalizations and whatnot. And then we see the lady is talking about the harvesting season, you know, and the worker shortage. If they don't harvest their sugar in a certain amount of time, they're going to lose that crop or whatever. And so he's walking around the farm. He's looking at all the different, you know, the crops he have. And he kind of seeing them, they're dying. They're starting to die. He won't have time to harvest, and he don't have the money to pay people because they have everything shut down, right? So they can't even come out their work even if they wanted to. So then we see a montage of him calling some of his different workers and, you know, telling them that, you know, he won't be able to hire them. He's going to get them back. You know, they're going to make it through the pandemic. And one of them even had coronavirus. And so he is like, man, are you okay? You know, it just shows how the community can come together, right? In these kind of times, how it's important for us to remember. That's why I always say when we get into these big, you know, political things in America, like we really have more in common than we don't have in common, right? And so when things like this happen, you really see like the character of people. What is happening? Like what's going to happen when things start to fall apart, right? And so, like I said, we see that his crops are dying. He even picks up some of it. He looks at some of it. You see that the crop is actually dying. So then we see Nova and Calvin, and we see their morning. And, honey, they're having a sexy morning, dear. Okay, they're getting sexy, honey. Their robe that Nova had on gave me everything I needed. Do you understand me? So they getting all sexy in the morning. You know, they kissing. She said she has some meetings that she has to take care of, but after that, she gonna make sure he good, baby. They been doing it well, honey. So they happy to be quarantined together, but they both recognize the fact that they are privileged people, right? They're privileged. They able to be together, basically, you know what I'm saying? Live good, be able to work, be able to do everything they need to do, and they're not like suffering like some of the other people. Yes, I am gonna have a corona baby. You are absolutely correct. Okay, so I think you talking about me. Oh, you talking about me? You talking about Darla? So, we talking about Nova. Okay, maybe Nova gonna have that. That's what you talking about. Yeah, we talking about Nova gonna have their corona baby, honey. So yeah, they banging, honey, banging. And doing it. And I was jealous, okay? Because they look very happy and very fulfilled, honey. So y'all let me know if anything goes bad with the camera or whatever, because my wireless signal is kind of weak. So, you know, I can't really see what y'all see. So if it start looking crazy, just let me know, okay? So they talk about how much they love each other, and you know how much, you know, they love quarantining together. And, you know, the time that they have has been so beautiful and intimate, you know, between them. But they do recognize that other people are struggling, right? And they're grateful for the time that they have together. So I thought that was a nice little scene. Then we check in with Vi in Hollywood. Okay, thank you. So then we check in with Vi in Hollywood, and they're getting ready, some to-go things ready. Okay, so let me pin this comment because I thought this was cute. So... okay, sure. There we go. So yeah, Vi in Hollywood, they're getting some to-go boxes ready, some care packages out to deliver to the community. And Vi is going on about how she feels like this is a test, right? She feels like this is a test to find out what the community is really made of, what they really made of as people. And like I told y'all, that place that Hollywood was trying to open, he never opened it because of everything that's happened. He was just about to open it in 2 weeks, right when they shut down. So I kind of feel like, damn, he could have opened it and then had like social distancing. But y'all know we didn't come to that point about social distancing and having, groups more than 10 or groups of 10 until a little bit later on down the line. So, his business had to open. So he says he feels like this is the worst damn test he ever took, right? And so then we see Hollywood mom calls him, and he kind of, he said he put a package on the porch, but she not finna look at the package till after 14 days or whatever. And right when his mama called, I was like, no, Jesus, no, Jesus, no, don't take his mama, Lord. She not ready. She ain't ready to go home yet. She not ready to see the king. Y'all understand me? Don't do it. Don't do the old people like this. So they went to the back and they was just talking like normal. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing going on yet. Okay? Yet. I know, right? I got scared too. Exactly. I was like, oh my God, please don't take this lady to the king. She not ready to go. She got things to do on the earth, y'all. The earth. You understand what I'm trying to say? Whew. Over it. So then we see Charlie. Charlie is doing her job, baby. Charlie, one thing Charlie gonna do is her damn job. Period. Okay, so Charlie is doing her job. And she is lobbying. She's saying that, the state didn't even want to give them money for a hospital when they was trying to get money for the hospital. So, basically the hospitals are okay now, but they nearing capacity. They have a place outside of the hospital that's for like triage or whatever. Yes, honey, that cough took me out. And what they're going to do basically after this fills up. So she says, well, this is why it's important that everybody follow the mandates for the state. That you need to close down your business. It has certain rules to where your businesses can open, right? So then the man bring up, I think he want to take Charlie to the Olive Garden low key because he always coming for Miss Charlie. Why is he always coming for her? But she be gathering his ass. And that's what I love about Charlie, because he was like, well, I rode by your Vised Pies. It's still open. It looked like there was some activity going on up in there. And she was like, hold up, slow your roll. Okay, first of all, you need to relax because Aunt Vi has done more for this community than you ever did, okay? So what you need to do is do your job, okay? And shut up. I was like, wait a minute. I said, Charlie, you get his ass together, honey. And so he got off the phone, and I think another lady said something smarter. They both kind of giggled about the conversation, like, you go ahead, girl, you do your thing, because he was tripping. And then we see Charlie in her slippers, which is indicative of all of us, right? Taking Zoom meetings in pajama pants. Like, I got my whole pajamas on tonight. I ain't got no pajama pants. I got all the pajamas on tonight. Okay. Let me see some of these comments. It says, if doing your damn job was a person, hello, somebody, because the one thing Charlie gonna do is her damn job to the fullest. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Period. Okay? And yes, he is always in somebody's business. I'm going to need for you to chill out, Jackson. Find some, because you always in the business. What's up, Dawn? Is this a spoiler? Because I haven't watched it yet. Yes, this is a spoiler review, so you might want to come back, Mom. Come on back yet. Come on back later. Watch the stream, the replay. All right, I'm going to give you a few seconds to get up out of here. So, the next scene, we see Nova and Calvin. They are delivering care packages with her whole crew. So, this is like the crew. This is very smart, too. Like, Nova's a very smart person. She has the name of the newspaper plastered on the bag. So, that's like good advertising for her business as well, right? So, she takes it. They're delivering packages. It's, contactless. And I'm assuming that what they're delivering is what Aunt Vi and them are packing up for them to deliver. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what was happening. And then they say, we got one more stop left. So then we see Darla and Ralph Angel. We had a lot of Darla and Ralph Angel this episode. And I just want to say that Ralph Angel is really maturing into a very level-headed, thoughtful young man. What y'all think? He is really maturing. Like, for real, for real. Ralph Angel has really been surprising me this episode. So, sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. Darla and Ralph Angel, you know, Darla came from the store. She got some groceries and stuff. You know, y'all remember this? I was like, Lord have mercy, if this wasn't my life, trying to fight people for toilet tissue and a roll of paper towel, honey. So, I am too. Still I rise. Hey, I'm proud of Ralph Angel's growth. He used to be a spoiled brat. Absolutely. He used to be whining and complaining, but he is really handling himself this season. And so they're talking about how everything is so slow, you know, in St. Joe and the schools, you know, and they talk about the school, and the school should be giving access to all, you know, the kids to the internet. And she was like, yes, that makes sense, you know, in theory, but in practicality, you know, it's kind of hard to do. I can attest to that myself. Y'all know I'm an educator. So, you know, we give kids devices, but everybody don't have the same kind of internet. They give you a wireless spot, but maybe it might not work in your neighborhood, or maybe there's some other things that's going on in people's homes that's causing them to be focused on other things. You know, you can't make people go to your house. I can't wake your child up and make them come to school. And it's very difficult for kids to learn online. I understand that people want their kids to be safe, but it is difficult. If you're not a very active parent, very active, as in you all up in your kids' business, they're gonna have a time. So they discuss the school, they discuss everything we're dealing with, right? I want to say that speech Ra gave at the end of the episode was so powerful and thought out. It was, and I was like, wow, old Ralph Angel would have tripped out. He would have cussed everybody out, and he would have been up in there punching the air. Okay, but this Ralph Angel is really, 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 really growing. Hey, Farouk, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. I'm doing really good. So, they go on. They talk about that in theory, you know, Blue in school and everything like that. So, okay, everything is up, but they talking about loans, right? She says, well, do you think you might want to ask Charlie for a loan? And he's like, no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking Charlie for no money. I can't just run to her every time something is wrong. You know, we're going to figure it out. He says the land is going to take care of them, basically saying that because the crops will die and go back into the soil will be twice as rich. Hey, how do you say? Pronounce Aisha. Okay, I got it. Hey, Aisha, thank you for your gifts. I know you missed that at the beginning, but you showed out, Aisha. You showed out. Thank you so much for your gift. Y'all don't know I am eternally grateful. Okay, y'all really brighten my day with the gifts I received yesterday. I'm going to keep on saying it because I just feel like I should. Like, I didn't expect to get anything. The fact that I got something, it just really blessed me. Like, I feel so blessed. Thank you so much. So, they say they're not going to ask Charlie for a loan. He says he needs for her to trust him, and they're going to figure it out together. And I was like, come on and figure it out together. I love this. This was really good. And so she says her job is closed, but they're going to have a meeting, and, you know, she's going to find out, you know, what's going on with the job. And I mean, I knew from the preview, you know what I'm saying, that she was going to get laid off, furloughed, like a lot of people did during this time. So then we see Charlie and Vi. So she's on the phone with Vi, or she's talking to Vi. Did she see Vi? Or did she talk? No, she was talking to her. So she's talking to her about making sure she following the rules, you know, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. And she was like, you know, these are not my rules. These are the state of Louisiana rules. And Vi is just like, you know, this is the same state that stopped giving out the SBA loans, you know, that's Small Business Association loans. She was like, well, you know, the health department is shutting people down if they don't follow the rules. So I need for y'all to be doing contactless delivery, things of that nature, right? And Vi kind of gives a little speech about how people need to see each other. They need to touch each other. They need to be around each other. And I don't know about y'all, but like, I was good for a little while because I don't have a problem with being by myself. You know, I just come and talk to y'all if I need to get some interaction. But even me, after a while, I started to get a little stir crazy. Like, I want to see my friends. I miss my family. You know what I'm saying? I miss just hanging out, going to brunch. You know, I miss going to church. That's the thing I miss the most about this whole thing, is that my church has been closed for a year now. And I just really miss going to church and seeing the people that I see in church every weekend, my friends and my old people. You know what I'm saying? I love to see my old people every week. And y'all know I sing at church, so everybody know my name. I don't know everybody else's name, but everybody know my name. So I just miss seeing those people, and I miss singing, and I miss praising the Lord. I just really miss those things. You know, I really do. Hey, my love's divine. My love is divine. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, they talk, and like I said, then they kind of move on to a different subject. So Micah is coming home. She said she think he just ran out of food, and you know, Vi's like, girl, I mean, whew. She was like, girl, I mean, I don't know, you know, he been gone for a while, so I know how it was when Nova came back. You know, her and the daddy, they fought all the time, because you know, once you've been grown and you've been living out on your own, it's hard to follow somebody else's rules. Yes, I agree. I just finished watching a sermon. Yes, a sermon on the church. Yep. I really, really miss church. That's what I miss the most, is that sense of community. You know what I'm saying? And baby, let me tell you, since you brought it up, TT, Micah is getting on my damn nerves, okay? As well. So it's gonna be hard. Anybody who has been to college, or not even necessarily been to college, but have moved out with your parents and maybe had to move back in with them, you know that once you out and you living on your own and you can do what you want, you walk around with your drawers on, you can do whatever, you can leave food on the table if you want to. You know what I mean? It's hard to go back to following somebody's rules and being up under somebody's roof. So we know that they're gonna bump heads. As soon as Charlie said, "Oh no, that's not me and Michael, you know, we're not gonna do that," I was like, you absolutely are gonna do that, okay? Lorraine said, yeah, I've tried, but I cannot stand Micah, okay? His piecemeal beard, honey. I cannot. In that thin ass beard, he got a little bit too much for me. So then we see Prosper. Y'all, this made me so sad. And I cried, like, at the end of the episode. I was just like, oh my God, Mr. Prosper, where's your family? I'll be like, do your kids call you? Wait, I want to beat up his children. I want to beat them. I want to fight them. Where's your children, Mr. Prosper? Period. Hold on, before I start this, let's talk about these comments, because I see Micah is getting the people excited, honey. Micah still needs to respect that he is in his mother's house. Absolutely. He needs to respect he in his mama's house. He is just being a young adult. He is, but he's annoying. Okay? He's an annoying young adult. I do have that same sweatshirt. My mama bought me that sweatshirt for Christmas. I was like, come on, Xavier. Because I don't have no Xavier stuff, y'all. I had one little tight t-shirt that says Xavier alumni that I can't even pull over my left titty now. So I can't wear that. So I asked my mama to buy me something Xavier affiliated for Christmas, and she bought me that same sweatshirt he had in. So like I said, we with Mr. Prosper, and he just looking sad, baby. He's looking depressed. And Nova comes over there. She has her package. You know, she has a care package for him. And he kind of waves her away. You know, he keeps telling her he fine. He's okay. She asked if she can put the things away from him, kind of organize things for him. And she was like, no, I mean, he kept saying, no, I'm fine. Like, girl, get the hell up out of here. If I need you to do something, I ask you to do it. Like, girl, go ahead. And I was just like, Mr. Prosper, don't act like that. I know she just wanted to give him a hug and be like, it's all right, I'll make you some macaroni and cheese. Like, what do you need? What do you need, Mr. Prosper? Do you need some candy yams? Because I will make it for you. I swear to God. I was so sad. He was just up in that house by himself, looking at the news. And you know, the news that had you want to jump off the bridge, bitch. The news that had you trying to, I live in Houston, so the news that had you want to jump into Galveston Bay, bitch, it just ended all because they was fear-mongering the shit out of us. For at least 6 months, okay? Let me just look at these comments. The way Michael treats Charlie gets on my nerves. He's spoiled, and the way he praises Nova gets on my nerves too. Especially after Nova wrote that damn book and exposed everybody, honey. I think he actually broke up with Kiki, but he wants his mother to think she did, so she won't ask too many questions. I do have a theory about that we're going to get into later, okay? So then we see Blue and Darla. They, doing what these parents do, trying to help the kids figure out math. I'm going to tell you like this from an educator. If y'all don't know the answer, cheat. Get on Google and find the answer. If you at home and you can't figure it out, you get on Quizlet. Cheat. Don't tell nobody I told you that, okay? But cheat. Put that whole question on Google and just cheat, y'all. Ain't nobody got time. These kids need to pass and they need to go to the next grade. And if they struggling, and we want you to try to do it the right way, but this new math, baby, it ain't nothing to play with. Hey, Chris. Hey, thank you, friend. Y'all, that's my friend Chris in the comments. My bestie. There you go, Marty. Better to cheat than repeat. Hello, somebody. So they trying to figure out this math, but this is another issue. They only have one device in the house, so everybody got to use the device. Darla needs to get on the device for her meeting, and Raphael's like, I'm gonna need you to get on a computer because I need you to make this money, bitch. We need this check. Okay, so go ahead and get on that computer. Okay, baby, Blue, we gonna figure it out. But we need to go ahead and get on this computer. Then we see Hollywood and his mama are FaceTiming. And I didn't really like Hollywood mama because she treated Vi like trash. You know what I'm saying? Like when they first met. But like I really like her character. I really love her character, actually. And if she dies, I'm gonna be very sad. I'm gonna cry. And I just want to say that out loud because I really like her. But they on FaceTime and she's talking about she's gonna play bridge with her friends. And she got to watch her one friend because that hoe be cheating. Okay, that hoe be cheating. And now we're gonna be on the computer. She can cheat all type of ways. Because it's better to cheat than to repeat. Hello, somebody. Okay, so and then she start coughing. I say, God, what we not gonna do? What we're not gonna do? What we're not going to do is have mama on here damn coughing. She talking about she fine, she gonna be all right. Hollywood looking at her like, you not fine. What's going on? Oh, everything ain't the Rona. You know what I'm saying? Just relax or whatever. It's fine or whatever. He's worried and I'm worried. Okay, I'm worried. I'm upset. I'm upset already because it's gonna take, and Queen Sugar gonna play chess. They gonna not checkers, so they gonna take one of them old people out the game. One of them old people is leaving. They getting out the game, and they gonna play with us about who it is. You don't know if it's gonna be Prosper. You don't know if it's gonna be that boy mama. I don't have time for this. And it could, like I said, Vi could end up getting sick because she the one who got lupus. Child, help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. He said, nah, sorry. If anybody gotta go, it can be Hollywood mama. You ain't right, blessed and grateful. But I'm just saying, if somebody had to go, if it had to be her or Prosper, if it's your time, it's your time. I'm not going to say it take it out, but what I am going to say is the Lord's timing is always right. So, maybe it might be her time to go and take her to the king. I don't know. I'm saying that, but we can't take her to the king. I'm be sad. Hollywood is in a tough spot because both his mom and his wife are seniors. Absolutely. Senior citizens, honey. Elderly. You understand what I'm saying? Elderly. But yeah, one of them is going to go. And it better not be Prosper. Hello. It better not be Prosper. I'm going to be pissed. I am going to cry. Real tears. Like, Prosper is my grandpa. He like my great uncle. Like your grandpa uncle. Y'all, they can't take Prosper. I got sad just thinking about that shit right now. Okay, like, don't. You cannot take Prosper. Not take her to the king. Y'all going to hell. I'm telling you right now. This is why we all need to go be back in church. I'm talking about take this lady to the king. So then we see Charlie comes home and it's a mess. It looked like a dorm room. That didn't bother me that much because, he at home. There's stuff all over the place. Okay, Michael, we gonna let you make it. But he up in there talking real loud on the phone. You can tell that Charlie is like, bitch, it smell like corn chips and Doritos up in here. Like, I'm happy, but she like it. Do you see me? Do you see my purse? Do you see my hair? Everything is placed, honey. Everything is set. Everything is smooth, like smooth surfaces. Do you look at this shit? Okay, like here you come, like, and he like, oh my way, I'm gonna clean up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get myself together, you know. And so she says, okay, well, after we get tested, then we can take these masks off. Charlie ain't playing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you might be my son, but I ain't catching that Rona from you or nobody else. So what we gonna do is we're gonna get a test. Until we get that test, then we can't go raw. We can't go raw in the house. That's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna go raw. Period. Y'all are killing me in these compliments. I'm gonna cry like when Bishop died on Greenland. That nigga died so fast too. I was like, damn, y'all ain't go. I was like, ain't nobody gonna call 911. Y'all just gonna let that nigga die like. Period. As for me and my house, we well masked up in here. Okay, I got people who can't even go home, like Paige. Y'all saw Paige on the video. Paige, mom won't even let her come to the house. She like, you stay in Texas, I'm gonna stay in Louisiana. Because one thing you is not gonna do is bring that Rona to my house, and I ain't even mad at her. I'm not even mad at her. So Micah and Charlie have totally different vibes. He's so musty. I'm sorry. He do look a little musty. I ain't gonna lie. And I want to say that's the same sweatshirt he had on the last time we saw him. So, Michael, we need you to get some more paraphernalia, baby. Because it looked like you've been wearing the same musty sweatshirt and you ain't putting no beard butter, you know what I'm saying, on you. That's why it's patchy. You know what I'm saying? It's a little patchy, baby. So you need to get you some beard butter or something to hook that up, honey. So, she says, you know, we're both adults. You know, I just want to let you know that it's all good. I feel like she's trying to convince herself more than she's trying to convince him. And then she says, well, you know, he think he's gonna take a drive and he think he's gonna stop by one of his friends. And you know, nigga, do you know it's a panty? You know we in a panty? You finna go to your friend's house. Bitches, you crazy. I know my spirit said Charlie wanted to cuss him out right then. That's what my spirit said. But he didn't. She didn't. I mean, she didn't cuss him. She was just looking like, nigga, I thought we talked about this. Didn't I tell your ass? Didn't you get pulled over by the police and took to the jail? We had a whole 3-4 episodes of you going through an existential crisis because the police pull your ass over. And now you talking about you finna ride to your friend's house in the pandemic? Sir, she gently suggested that we not do this. Let's not do this. Okay? We don't need to do this, sir. So then she says, well, Kiki won't be a problem. That's what he says is under his breath. And she's like, what's going on with Kiki? He said, well, Kiki broke up with him. She had a new boyfriend and everything, you know, and he just feels like, you know, their time was up. You know, they ran their course and they're going on different paths. Now, it's either one or two things. Like y'all have said earlier in the comments, either he's the one who cheated on her. Okay. He's the one who cheated on. Hey, Fire Spawn and Monique Johnson. Hey, you. Thank you. Thank you so much for that compliment. That's so sweet. So either he the one who cheated on her, y'all, or I think that he was super jealous and he done drove her away. Because the way he said she got a whole new boyfriend and everything, and the way he was questioning her gave me jealousy tea. It gave me, I can't handle this. You know, be in college, who you talking to? He from class. What class he in? Lafayette. So I feel like more is going to unfold with this whole Kiki thing. Either he took his ass to Lafayette and embarrassed himself and embarrassed her. She broke up with him. Because Kiki just don't look like the type of girl who just be cheating. You know, it's like they've never portrayed her as that type of character. So all of a sudden she cheated on you and had a whole new boyfriend. That just don't even sound right. Let me see what these comments talking about. It's the BBs and Michael's beard. That's what I'm saying. He needs some beard butter. He needs some beard butter because them BBs, them cookabugs in that beard, it's the cookabugs for me, okay? I can't. It is realistic, though most young adults didn't and still really don't take the pandemic too seriously. I agree. That is interesting. They don't take it that seriously. And I was just looking like, you think you could just roll up to somebody's house like, and you're not gonna get the Rona? The fuck wrong with you? I can't. So Chris said, just like his pappy. Sanaa said he cheated. LOL. That just doesn't seem like Kiki. He's acting like his daddy. Exactly. Y'all said the same thing. You and Chris. Okay, he acting just like his daddy, and yeah, he lying. He was a little bit too nonchalant. Something is gonna unfold because, like I said, they've never portrayed Kiki's character as a type of girl who do conniving stuff, sneaky. And my thing was, if I had a whole new boyfriend, I'm not gonna sit down and be like, yeah, we in this class together. Oh, his daddy got a business such and such. Like, who does that? Who do that? Not nobody who cheating. They don't do that. So I feel like maybe that jealousy reared its head, and maybe he drove down to Lafayette and, you know, embarrassed himself and embarrassed her, or he cheated on her because he thought that maybe she was cheating on him and he got busted. Because Kiki is a good girl. She's not that type of girl. And he is definitely giving Davis West tease. Okay, well, Davis is fine as hell. I'm sorry, y'all. He look good. Have you seen his naked picture on the internet? Oh, okay. You haven't? Looked that up because it's a sight to see him. So, Ralph and Angel and Darla. So Darla is planting trees, and I knew when she was up in the ground planting trees, I was like, baby, you done lost your job. Okay, you about to lose your job. I said, damn. So he was like, okay, well, we're going to save some money on groceries because you out here planting and whatever. And she was like, well, I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands because, you know, basically I've just been laid off. There was an outbreak at her job amongst the people that was still working there. 7 people got the Rona. And he was just like, well, then what's going to happen to all those people with their insurance claims? And she was like, well, I guess they're going to get backlogged. And so she'll get paid for 2 weeks. Then she's furloughed, which means she will have benefits, but she will not have a check. I feel for anybody who had to go through the situation. I'm a teacher, so you know they voted for us to have to get paid. So I got paid during the entire pandemic, just like if I was at work, even when the school was like closed down. So to think about getting paid for 2 weeks and not having any money, like that is devastating. So like my heart really goes out to those people. And like I said, although this episode was triggering, it was good to see and reflect on how this pandemic has affected normal people. A lot of times in Hollywood, like when you watch shows like 911, everything is so glamorized. We don't see the effects of the pandemic. We just see them putting on masks. That's like one of the main shows I can think of where they wear masks all the time. You know, we see them putting on the mask. We see them doing that, but we don't see like the effects that the pandemic has taken on the average working person who gets up and goes to work, you know, every single day to gotta make their money, gotta have their check or they're not gonna survive. So bless Darla heart, y'all. I done went from can't stand the Darla ass to now I feel so bad for the girl. I really do. So let me look at some of these comments. I see, hello, Micah is a spoiled, jealous young man. Yes, it's giving Davis West tease. We got Micah is a follower. He probably cheated on her. Darla, her heart, bless her heart, is so depressed. What I told y'all last week, Darla need to get in the mirror and be like, I am beautiful. I am smart. I am important. Every day. Every day. Because how Ralph Angel took your sister advice and killed that fucking interview. He killed that shit. Okay? Like, I was like, Ralph Angel, shut it down. At the end of the episode, nigga, I would have gave you 2 jobs. I mean, he did that. I tried to. When it says I tried to, okay, I got the new comments. I tried to find Davis' naked picture on the internet a few years ago, but I couldn't find it. Oh, he might have had it white. Maybe. Oh, damn, he might have had it white. But yes, that naked picture it's a good naked picture. He is looking real good on the internet naked. Okay. Darla needs constant reassurance, baby. She needs a hug and a high five every single day. Because she don't have nothing but hurt feelings. I told one of my students today, are you okay? Is everything all right? Okay, the only thing that's hurt is your feelings. I'm going to need for you to get it together. We're going to get it together. Do you need a high five? I promise you I sanitize my hand and we can just air 5. That's what you want to do? Okay. He did that. Watch her words. Yes. Which her words. I don't know what you're trying to say, but yeah, he did that. Okay. He did that interview. So moving right along. Ralph, we see him selling his tractor. So they go back and forth about it, and he did a good little negotiation on it, and he gets $7,000 from the guy cash, and they go ahead and make the deal. Even I felt bad for the white man. He said, man, I ain't trying to, cheat you or whatever, but that's all I got. I said, damn, everybody going through. Ralph was like, I hear you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and give me the money. I'm gonna get this paperwork together. I was like, damn, child, it's just hard times, bitch, everywhere. Hard times, Lord Jesus. Ralph Angel and Darla are at least speaking in higher octave. At least we ain't got Ralph Angel mumbling. Okay. And Darla about to drink and do drugs every other episode. At least we got that. We got them working together for the good. Darla needs Iyanla. She do, but Iyanla retired. Okay? She retired. She need Iyanla, honey, because she is depressing as hell. Woo! So, because baby, that mumbling was taking me out. I have to put on the subtitles because Ralph Angel mumbled for at least 2 seasons. I was like, I don't know what this nigga is saying. He needs to speak up. And that heavy Louisiana accent that he's trying to get, it just don't work. Hollywood do the accent well because he's not trying to do the Louisiana accent. He just throwing things like, yeah, Shay. Oh, I love you, Shay. You know what I'm saying? You heard me? He said stuff like that all the time. I'm like, oh, yes, I like that. But see, Ralph Angel, he was doing too much. Like, sir, it's not like that. Okay, like, just stop. Can you just speak correctly? I promise you it works. So we can understand what you're saying and everything. I promise you. So Ralph Angel, my thing is how he made $7,000 and it didn't make a dent in the bills. Like, damn, what type of bill? I promise you, I thought the same thing. Like, damn, what kind of bills y'all got? What y'all been doing? $7,000 ain't gonna pay the bill. You live in the shack in the field. Like, I'm confused. You don't live in the mansion like my grandmother used to say. You don't live in the mansion. You live in the shack by the field. Ain't number 3 people in them. Y'all ain't going to the mall. Ain't shit open. What bills you have? That's $7,000. Father God, what is going on? I need to know. I hate it when Ralph Angel was talking like that. Listen, I know some people who stopped watching because they couldn't deal with Ralph Angel and that damn mumbling child. So, and I'm gonna leave Blue B because you know what? As long as he ain't playing with that damn dog no more, child, I'm good. Okay, long as he ain't playing with that damn dog this season, I'm cool on it. I'm gonna go ahead and leave Blue B. Okay, so he make the deal, he sell the tractor. So then we see Nova is praying. She has all her candles lit, honey. It's looking like Sabrina, bitch. She up in there like Sabrina, you know what I'm saying? She up in there like Tina Turner, she up in there, prayer on. And Calvin interrupts her. I can't stand when people interrupt you and they be like, I'm sorry for interrupting you. Bitch, don't interrupt me. Like, you see me praying, like, go about your business. Okay? Like, hello. And so, but they start, she apologized for disturbing her. And she says that she's praying for Prosper. She's clearing his energy and she's removing the loneliness and despair that he's feeling. So he's like, damn, that visit really got to you. And she was like, it's been 6 weeks, man. He's been all alone in the house. All he's been doing is watching the news. And, how is he supposed to process everything that's happening? People are dying, the morgues are overflowing. He's just sitting there just getting all that all day long. And she says, I'm not just worried for him. I'm worried for everybody. Everybody is going through this crisis in different ways. Everybody's coping in different types of ways, right? And so he talks about his kids and how his kids are restless. And I'll be like, part of me was like, child, ain't nobody thinking about these little white children. Just mad because they can't go play with their friend. But okay, Calvin. Okay. Okay. So he says his kids are restless. And, they're having issues because they don't have any interaction and, they're having trouble doing the online learning and whatnot. And they just keep calling him and they say they want things to go back the way it used to be. And she was like, don't we all wish we could go back to how it used to be? But I was just like, Calvin, don't nobody care about them privileged ass kids at your house. Okay. Word, because they can't go outside. Bye, Calvin. Not to mention Charlie was paying all the bills until 2 years ago. Hello, somebody. Thank you. Charlie was paying all the bills. What? She absolutely was paying all the bills. So I'm like, how y'all got $7,000 worth of bills? What the fuck you doing? What y'all doing? Buying Gucci bags? Like, I don't know what's happening. And the way Calvin creeped in and tried to leave, and she called him and sending me, okay? I was like, Calvin, don't come in here talking about something. You sorry you interrupted. But you still interrupted, though. So then we see Hollywood. He's calling his mother. He calling his mother's friend. He was going to call his mama. Well, he was trying to call his mama, but he can't get in touch with her. So he calls the mom's friend. He asks for her to go check on his mom. He said he hadn't been able to contact her, and she says that the friend says that they will stop by and check on the mom. I just jumped on, what accent do you have? Well, I am able to kind of turn off my accent on and on, but I have sort of a New Orleans accent because I grew up outside of New Orleans. I graduated from Xavier, so I lived in New Orleans for several years, and I have my aunt and her whole family lives in New Orleans, so I spend a lot of time there. So I could talk like I'm from New Orleans, baby. You know what I'm saying? We be out there, I have a New Orleans accent. But I don't, but white people and black people in Louisiana got different accents. So that's a whole nother conversation. Because white people say New Orleans, they talk like this. Kind of like Italian people a little bit with a Louisiana twang on it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm able to hide my accent. It's not something that happens because y'all got to understand, my dad is from the Bayou of Louisiana. My mom is from Mississippi. So I spent a lot of time in Mississippi too. And I've been in Texas for almost 20 years. So, I done picked up a lot of Texas dialect as well. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I picked up a lot of accents. So you get a little bit of everything. I tell people you get a little bit of the suburbs because I definitely know how to speak proper English and I went to school, right? And then I have New Orleans. When I get home, I start talking like I'm from New Orleans, baby. Everything is this, baby, And then I got a little country too, because I'm definitely spend a lot of time in the woods with my cousins in Mississippi or whatever. So you get a little mixture, of all that. So love your accent. Everyone like this video. Yeah, y'all like the video. They sure do. I was watching 90 Day Fiance and there's a white father there from Louisiana. He sounds Scottish. Exactly. They have a different type of accent than black people do. New Orleans people accent is very strong, baby. Okay. Very, very strong. But white people sound like ain't talk like this a little bit. Like I said, it's kind of weird, a little different sounding from black people. But it's interesting though. Yeah, it's interesting. But everybody all mixed up in Louisiana. Then you got the Cajun people, the ooh, y'all come back now, you hear. The Acadiana. They got a whole nother thing going on, okay? You hate your accent. Why? You should love it. So then we see Ralph, Angel, and Darla. They're looking out on the field, contemplating life. We had so many scenes with them that were just unnecessary. I was just like, okay, we're going to see a lot of, they're just going to shove them down our throat. Oh, I love New Yorkers' accent. I love it. Dead ass. Okay. I love y'all accent. It's everything to me. I went to New York before and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just getting off track because I'm looking at the comments, but, and everybody, people were like, New Yorkers are rude. That's like a bad stereotype. But everybody was so nice in New York. I met no rude people at all. It was really cool. I had a good time in New York. So they're talking, like I said, and he says that he sold the tractor and he says he thought it would pay the bills, but it didn't cut it. Now, we already talked about that. So he got to accept that he cannot bring in the harvest this season, but he will not let pride get in the way of supporting his family and taking care of his family. And, Darla's just like, I don't want to see you sell away your things, pieces of yourself. I just don't like that. But bitch, you ain't got no job. Okay, what are you supposed to do, girl? He ain't got no job. So she said she going to get a job. He said, you know what? I'm going to get a job too. I'm going to give me a regular job till the next harvest pop off. And this COVID thing is over. And I'm just going to give me a regular job. He said, I know we're not going to bring in the harvest. I can't do nothing about it. I'm accepted. You can't control anything, but you can control how you feel about things that happen. You can't control things, but you can control how you feel. And his mama said that. Okay. And so she was like, she's the wise woman. He was like, yes, she was. She was the wise woman. And then they was like, well, damn, who hiring? You know what I'm saying? Like, who hiring? They know, you talking about getting a job, which way you hiring? And so she's like, nursing homes, you know, care centers, that type of place. And they're like, well, that's risky. But I mean, here, it's 2020, everything is risky. You just gonna have to strip at the door, make sure you sanitize, wear your mask, you know, wear 2 masks, do what you need to do. So let me these comments. I wanted to see more of Charlie. They could have kept some of those scenes. Right, exactly. We got a lot of Ralph Angel and Darla contemplating their life, but I think they're trying to, like I said, force down our throats and show us that this time is going to work. This time they're going to work together, not going to turn against each other. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So we're not rude. We're just direct. Exactly. I had a good time. I remember, you know how the snow banks come up, you know, it snows and the snow gets caught up on the side of the road. And I was just standing there looking like, if I step over, I'm not going to make it. My whole foot going to be wet and I'm going to be mad the whole day. Do you know somebody stopped their car in the middle of the street, got out the car, picked me up over the snow, and I walked across the street and the man ain't saying nothing to me. I just said, thank you. He got in the car and left. And I was like, that was so weirdly nice. Okay. It was cool. Would I live in New York? I would love to live in New York because I want to be on Broadway. But New York is tight. It's tight. You be paying a lot of money for a little bit of space. That's the only thing I don't like about New York. We went there. When we went there, we went to this girl's apartment. She lived in Astoria, I want to say, in a building with a doorman. It's kind of like Sex in the City type of apartment. And she paid like $3,000 for the apartment a month. And I was just like, girl, I just don't know how y'all do that up here. That's a lot. But it's real tight. You know what I mean? But I love the city. Like, I love the fast pace. I love that. Like, I love that. I know I'm gonna get up there and get clown. People gonna be calling me country and stuff. But you know, I just love New York. It's just a great place. I love the melting pot of that city. But affording to live there would be my main issue. Everybody I know who moved there has sold everything they own and then they moved to New York. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, which is dope. So yes, if I got an opportunity to go there to sing on Broadway, would I say no? Absolutely not. I would be on the first thing smoking. Yes. So we see Ralph Angel's getting a phone call for an interview about his new job, this new job that he wants. And we also see Micah is on the phone talking to some girl, and Charlie comes in the room. And she's like, you know, I'm about to go out. Do you need anything to eat? And he's on the phone with the girl. And the girl was like, oh, my God, is that your mom? Is that Charlie? I mean, Miss Borderline. Oh, my God, I am obsessed. And he was like, there's this girl who goes to my school. She look like SZA. Nigga, what they got to do with anything? But okay, Micah. And she just really, you know, she loves you. You know, can you just say hi to her? You know, can you just say hello? And Charlie was looking like, bitch, I'm finna run to CVS. Like, I ain't got put on, I guess. So she was like, hey, how you doing? The girl was like, oh my God, this is your voice. And she's like, hey, girl, I mean, all right, you have a blessed day. Okay. And she go to leave. And she kind of looking at him like, well, something is up with you. Something ain't right. You know, you tripping. That's why I want to move. CC, you move down to Texas or you move down in the South. It ain't got to be Texas, but anywhere in the South, you're going to get way more space. For what you pay $3,000 for, you can get a beautiful house for paying $3,000 a mortgage. A mansion. Like Mildred used to say, you're going to be living in a mansion, girl. So it ain't cheap because, you know, the price of living is going up, you know, every year, everywhere. So, but you can definitely get a whole lot more space for your money down south. A lot of more bang for your buck or whatever. But he leave out the room and the girl is just like, you know, talk to him on the phone. And, you know, he's like, I just can't wait to see you and spend time with you. You know what I'm saying? She was like, here you go. You know, here you go. It's not like she don't even like him. Okay. But he's talking about you want to spend time with her. I was like, child, how you just broke up with Kiki and y'all been together since the whole time you was in high school, basically. Most of the time you was in high school, not the whole time, but most of the time you was in high school and you were together your freshman year in college. Y'all, you went to school, you was close to her, you wanted to be close to her, and now all of a sudden you just talking to a whole new girl. Like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm about to start changing my opinion and say, yeah, he probably did cheat on her because something ain't right. So Ralph Angel arrives for the interview. And baby, when I tell you he did this shit was good. Okay, so he gets to the interview. He looked good. I said, that nigga, no, he looked good, baby. He wore that suit. I don't know about you, my God. But what I saw in that suit, baby, put together, Coffee Story Bo can have all of me with the belly. You hear me? So Ralph Angel gets to the interview, and the lady is like, this is the custodial position, right? And he said, I know you used to being your own boss and you used to, doing things yourself, and the pay is trash. This is not the type of job you get when your money is funny. We hold our residents very highly here. They're sacred. We are looking for people who are here to serve, who want to serve. And so, baby, he gave this speech. I said, nigga, you did. He gave that damn speech, y'all. He basically said his father was a farmer, but he pushed brooms, he scrubbed floors, he scrubbed toilets, He did what he had to do to take care of his family with his head held high. So he takes pride in making sure folks live with dignity. Okay, that's a check right there. We got you. So, wore that suit, honey. TT, he wore that suit. Wore it. Oh, Lord, he looked good. He looked good. So he said, hey, I'm not going to lie to you. My money is funny, bitch. It's hilarious. Okay? It's absolutely hilarious. But it's his choice to work here. And he says he is a boss. So he know what a good employee looks like. I was like, come through. Come on with it. I felt like I was at church. Okay, I was clapping and hollering. He says he know what a good employee look like, and he is here. He said, I'm here to solve your problems. I was like, you better take your sister advice and let these people know you here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to rescue you. I'm finna scrub the shit out these toilets. I'm finna mop this floor. It dumped that trash. You hear what I'm trying to tell you? Baby, I'm here to help y'all. Ralph Angel did that. Now, that's how you take some advice and you apply it. Now, Darla, I don't know, y'all. Okay? I don't know. I don't know about Darla, y'all. I don't know. She need to practice. She needs like role play. Darla needs to like go through this a couple of times because Ralph Angel took that advice and did that, baby. He did that interview, and I was like, man, I done gave you every job you got. She said, well, can you start on Monday? He was like, hell yeah, I can start on Monday. That's how you do it. So we see Hollywood is still trying to contact Prosper. Prosper is not answering the phone, and Vi comes in, gives him some tea, and he said that he talked to the neighbor, and she went by his mama's house and said that his mom is lethargic, but she's okay. He said he looked up the symptoms, and he said, this is not good. I'm worried. And so Vi is like, well, you need to go to Baton Rouge and go check on her. It's okay. You should go. He said, okay, I'm gonna get up first light in the morning, and I'm gonna go check on Prosper too before I leave. Then we see Mr. Prosper at home. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Father God, come on in the room. Oh, Lord. Help him. Jesus, help him. Jesus. He up in there just depressed. He is up in there not answering the phone. People is calling him, baby. Where is Mr. Prosper children? Where's his children? Where is this nigga kids? They ain't never nowhere around. And goddamn it, I'm mad. Okay? Goddamn it. I am pissed about this whole situation. So Prosper up in there just stressed, depressed, least, last, lost, left out. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I am truly upset with his family. And if you think I'm not going to take Charlie's problem solving line for my next interview, period, and that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Hello, somebody, because that was advice. Okay, family don't give a damn about him. Yes, Prosper has kids. He has a daughter. Remember, he was talking about the daughter got kids and he didn't want to stress her out when he had the surgery and stuff. So I'm like, where this nigga kids at? Like, where's his daughter? Like, what the? He going, oh, well, y'all come see y'all daddy. Y'all ain't even gonna check on the nigga. Woo! I hate people. And that flip phone he had was so appropriate. It was absolutely appropriate because I don't know. My grandmother, did she have flip phone? I think she had a flip phone. I said flip phone. She had a flip phone. Yeah, I think she had a flip phone too. And I had a coworker who had a flip phone for a long time, and I was like, girl, I'm about to slap you upside your head, bitch. It's 2000, and it was like 2017, and you still got a flip phone. I should slap the shit out you right now. But it was very appropriate. He, baby, and the way you hang up, you look at the phone, it just feels different than you just clicking. Like, it gives you a different sensation when you can just be like, nah, fuck it, I don't want to talk to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how Prophet was looking like, bitch. I ain't got time to talk, okay? I don't even want to breathe, ho. I might catch the motherfucker wrong. So, Nova calls him. He answers the phone, and she was like, hey, Mr. Prosper, I just wanted to check on you. How are you for real? Like, how are you? You know, I'm worried about you. And he tells her, I'm sorry I was rude. And she was like, you don't have to apologize. You know, everybody going through something, you know, in different ways. And then she kind of engages him like, you know, hey, I got this story I'm working on, and I wanted to talk to you about this story. Do you think I would be able to get your opinion? And he kind of perks up and it was like, yeah, I'll do anything I can to help you. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. Somebody called and checked on Mr. Prosper because your damn kids ain't calling your daddy. Woo, make me sick. Let me see some of these comments. I bet Prosper is not in the mood, but he needs to answer when I call. I get that too. I got that. And I understand that you're an old person and you probably like, shit, I ain't going nowhere. I'm in the house. I'm fine. Stop calling me. But you need to answer the phone, sir. People are just trying to check on you because they love you. You need to answer the damn phone. Okay. I thought his daughter lived out of town. I think she does live out of town, but I feel like she should call him or something. Which can't FaceTime me because he got a flip phone. But I feel like, why are we only seeing them call him? Why his daughter haven't called his phone? And I don't care where I lived. If my grandmother was in the house, I would go put some food in front of her door and walk away. Maybe that's just me, but I don't care where I was. I'd be like, we finna pack up this car. We about to go bring your grandpa some food. We could wave at him in the window. We just want to see him if he okay. Like, that's your daddy. You feel what I'm trying to say? That's your daddy. Damn. Where is she? He was in the hospital and she never showed up. They never showed up when he had the surgery. That's what I'm saying. Like, these kids is trifling as hell. They trifling. New comments. Let's see. Hold up. Let me go back to Marty. My uncle just got a brand new flip phone. They still make them? Like, they still make flip phones, y'all? It seems like he doesn't want to bother others, but he needs some help. He definitely needs some help, and I feel like he needs an outlet so that he can talk to people and, you know, kind of get the communication open and stop being in this cycle of watching the news and being depressed about what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I was glad that he got an opportunity to talk to her, and he kind of perked up and, you know, offered his help or whatever, because y'all, I love old people. Like, I don't know if y'all know that about me, but I love old people. They are so wise. They don't give a, okay, like, they say whatever. They always have such good advice, and it'd be so simple. It'd be so simple, y'all. But I love old people. So anytime an old person is like going through, like, my heart just go out. Like, I want to get in my damn car and drive to St. Joe and bring him some food and holler at him and read the Bible outside his window. Okay. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow, what death I shall feel no evil. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Prophet? You a child of God. Okay. I just wanted to scream in his window. It was good to finally see him smile. It really was. It was good. It really was good. Nova knew exactly what to say. She sure did. Now, she really did do that. Hold on, let me go back because this is a good one. Your uncle is smart because these cell phone companies trick elderly people into getting these new smartphones they don't even know how to use. Now, that's very true because my grandmother could barely make a call on her flip phone. Great move by Nova. Yes, I really was happy that she did that. She checked on that man. It's always Nova and Charlie that are actually there. Like, bro, where are your kids? Where are your motherfucking kids, man? I'm sick of your damn kids. Hey, Denise, how you doing? Denisa. I'm sorry, Denisa Anthony. I like that name, Denisa. Some old people don't want help. You know, my dad is 79 and he ain't need help. It happens. True, true. But my grandmother was like that too. My mom is like that. She don't want to, like, she'll have surgery and you offer to do stuff for her. She's like, no, I can do it myself. I can do it myself. But I feel like everybody needs some type of interaction. Even if you don't need me to come and help you, I just want to say hello, because he was sitting there watching that news cycle. Like Monique said, sitting up there watching the news, like watching a damn horror movie. Okay. And like that kind of stuff can really take you out. You know what I mean? So I feel like just to have the interaction with him, you know, helped him, made him feel better. So let's see what Cat Harlem has to say. His daughter did show up for his surgery. They didn't show her on camera. Okay, remember his daughter packed up his house. However, Charlie was able to save his home. Okay. Well, maybe she did show up and we just didn't see. Thank you for reminding us about that. Okay. Yep, CC, Caribbean parents do this. They hard-headed, y'all. Caribbean parents hard-headed. They don't want nobody to help. My mom is hard-headed. She definitely had emergency gallbladder surgery and didn't tell nobody till she had got the surgery done. I drove to Louisiana in a rush and like I was trying to help her do stuff and she was literally telling me to stop. Like that's how she is. And I'm low-key the same way. I have to stop myself from picking up stuff and doing stuff up in here because I'm pregnant, you know. So I'll be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And, you know, people like, stop doing that, stop bending over, stop this. And you know, I'm just so used to doing things on my own, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to take help. That news will have you drinking and depressed. It sure will, honey. It absolutely will. So, like I said, he perked up and I really felt good seeing him happen. And then we see Ralph Angel getting up to go to work. You know, Darla sitting there on the sewing machine. Bitches looking like 1955. He got his lunch pail. You know what I'm saying? He about to go get him a check, honey. Clock in. He about to punch in on the card. You know how they punch in on the card like that? They punch in on the card, bitch. They don't have no ID where you just swipe and they click. They definitely punch holes in the card. Okay, you can't tell me they don't. And so she like, what you working on? And she was like, don't worry about what I'm working on. She finna make her a patch, a put together a wedding dress. Y'all, I'm going to hell. Darla finna make her a little put together wedding dress. She ain't even had no pattern cut out on the table. You know, y'all know how to make that wedding dress. She just putting it together, honey. So Darla finna make her little patchwork wedding dress or something like that. She said she put his lunch in the cooler and he hops in the car. You know what I'm saying? Breathes the fresh air. He hops in the car. And that's it. Oh, she did kind of on his hairline was, you know, a little jacked up, but you know, he ain't been to the barber like nobody else did for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Be nice. I'm trying. It was too easy, child. Looking at dog on that machine. I was like, here she go with this patchwork dress she finna put together. It's probably gonna be real pretty. See, I'm talking about that girl. It's gonna be real pretty. But that money shout, Denisa, that money shout. You hear me? So she gotta do what she gotta do. Has Darla checked in on her parents? I'm gonna assume that she has. I'm just gonna have what do they call it? Suspension of disbelief that she has called her parents, okay? Because I don't know, but her parents be fucking over her. But they did make up in that season. Didn't they kind of like resolve some of their issues or whatever? So hopefully she called her parents. You so wrong. Listen, them bridal shops is closed, honey. So she gonna have to put her little veil together with some tablecloth material. You know what I mean? I don't know how she gonna make it. Maybe she ordered it on Amazon. I don't know. Maybe she got a pattern, a McCall's pattern. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to McCall's. Maybe she got her little McCall's pattern. She gonna cut out her little dress and make her a dress. Okay. Yeah, she gonna make her little Whitley Gilbert curtain dress. Praise God. Okay, we're gonna pray for Darla. Maybe she started a little business. I thought maybe she was making some masks or something. You know, something you could sell, bitch. You up here spending more money ordering patterns off of Amazon. You know what I'm saying, and tearing up the curtains and stuff like simplicity. Y'all stupid, cause. Legit, my mama got Simplicity and McCall's patterns in her closet right now. Okay, Deborah can make anything, y'all. Let me tell y'all this story. My mama made me this outfit when I was in school, and I promised to God, I cried, and I cried. It was polka dots. Y'all remember culottes? So she made me an outfit. It was black and pink, black polka dots, and it had the big collar. I mean, I looked like 1980. If 1980 was an outfit, it was that outfit. It had the big collar like this. Okay. It was a culotte outfit, and it was black and pink. She made me wear that outfit, and I promise you I cried. I cried so I was so embarrassed. I was like, this shit is horrible. Why have you forsaken me, Lord? Why? Because my mama made me this horrible shit. She stayed making something on the sewing machine. She still do make stuff. Okay, it says, did the Borderlands ever apologize to Darla for slut shaming her after we found out she was actually assaulted? I think that her and Vi they resolved their issues. Now, I'm not sure about everybody else, but they've accepted her into the family or whatever. But we do find out, I know that her and Vi had the most issues with each other because Hollywood is the one that found Blue, laying up with her when she was out there prostituting herself when she was on drugs or whatever. So Vi is the one who really had the major issue with her, and they did talk and come to some kind of reconciliation. I don't know if she necessarily apologized, but they they did what they did, because I felt like apologies needed to be had on all sides. Even though she got sexually assaulted, she was on drugs, and that might be as a result of her sexual assault. But at the end of the day, she had a child she needed to take care of, and she did not take care of their responsibilities. She was doing whatever she was doing in her addiction, and you just left your child to damn near starve to death. You know what I mean? So like, I felt like, they all needed to apologize. So I know that they resolved it. I just can't remember exactly how. If y'all remember how, you could put that in the comments. Remember when Rob was jealous of her house and Blue's room? He was. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad that they're working now and they have interdependence, even though it's kind of annoying that we have to see it every other scene. I am happy that they're working together to try to make things work without asking people for money, without fighting with each other, without, him getting mad because, you know what I'm saying, he got to take care of her, or her getting upset with him, because he got a new boo, all that stuff that they've gone through. They're kind of showing us that, okay, that's in the past. They're not doing that anymore. This is something new for the future. So I'm happy about that, even though it's a little bit annoying. It's annoying as hell. I'm not gonna lie. But they cute though. They cute. That's how Darla dress gonna look. Baby. It's gonna look like some curtains. Okay. That's what it's gonna look like. She took some curtains off the wall. Okay. She found some old curtains in the attic, and she finna fashion her dress, honey, from a McCall's pattern. Hopefully she got a McCall. She probably got a Simplicity, because they ain't got no Anna's. No Joanne's. She probably had to go to the Hancock fabric. Y'all know that's Louisiana. You don't know nothing about the Hancock fabric, okay? So you had to go to the Hancock fabric and get her Simplicity pattern, because she couldn't afford. Because they got the Vogue patterns in there too. They got the couture patterns in there too. Y'all know that they got the couture pattern, but she had to get her Simplicity. You can't tell me no different. My stepmom made me wear a velvet sweater. I cried too. Oh my God. Y'all, I cried in that polka dot outfit. I swear for God, I cried, because I was like, this is absolutely horrible. It was the 80s, but I felt like it was 1980, like the year I was born. And it had to be like 89 or 90. It might have been in the 90s. I don't know. Y'all, I went through a very funny looking stage. Okay, I had a Jerry curl and everything when I was in junior high school, when Jerry curls was very much out of style. Okay, I had a Jerry curl. I went through a time, honey. Yeah, she good with the fam. Darla is good with the fam. I still like Ralph Angel better with that other chick. I do too. I did too. But they are dead set on forcing this shit down our throat. So I'm just gonna make a choice that I'm gonna go through it, and I'm just gonna like it, and I'm gonna root for them. Okay. Hopefully they'll make it this time. Darla and her parents resolved their issues. Her parent purchased her a house and furnished it. Okay, yeah. But I remember after they purchased the house, though, they was trying to accuse Ralph Angel of not being the daddy. And, it was like a whole big mess. I know after that, they had to resolve some more issues that came up. They resolved, but I think they resolved those too. So, we all did. Y'all listen, go through that stage, honey. I'm going to try to find y'all some pictures, because my Jerry curl was long. It was juicy and it was long. And then I had a wave nouveau. Okay. So I had a Jerry curl. But then when I got older, I had a wave nouveau. You understand what I'm trying to say? And my Wave Nouveau was popping, baby, because it wasn't as juicy. But it was long, like Rick James. Okay, like you couldn't tell me shit. Okay? And I was a cheerleader and everything, y'all. On the dance team with my Jerry curl swinging in the 90s. In the 90s. What the hell is my mama thinking about in the 90s? Because, you know, back in the day, like if your hair broke off or something happened when you was a kid, everybody thought that getting a Jerry curl was like how you solved the problem. You just get a Jerry curl. Yes, TT, I had a Wave Nouveau and I had a Jerry curl. Yes, I did. Okay. I did, and I'm not ashamed. Okay. I'm not ashamed. I did. The Bible says, all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. God made a way for every person to go to heaven if they so choose. If you believe in Jesus, you will go. All right, Lord bless you. All right, Lion and Judah. He did. That's right. So what happened to Darla House? Child, I don't know. And everything in it, she should have sold everything up in that thing. Had it been me, because money is tight and funny. So, I mean, if it's in the storage, baby, it's time to have a garage sale. I don't know, because maybe people ain't going to come to garage sale, though, because the Rona. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what happened to Darla stuff. Because all we know was she had the house. She was dealing with the guy. And why was she about to be on that narcotic again, y'all? Because she remember she was about to drink. She had the bottle and she was going to drink. And then we just see now she laid up with him again. So I don't know how that happened. I hope that at some point we get some of that story. What happened in between, in between the seasons. So, yep, Jerry curl to the rescue, honey. Some older ladies still had his credentials. They do, honey. My older sister stayed juiced up. I want one so bad. Be glad you didn't get one. Because getting a Jerry curl is just like getting a relaxer. Your hair grow out, it be nappy at the roots, or it be kinky and natural. You know what I'm saying? I'm natural, so let me stop saying those type of words. It's a little kinky at the roots, and then you have to get it done again, just like you get a relaxer. It's not no different. I think people thought, or people, it grew. They thought that your hair would grow faster or longer if you had a curl, so that's why you would do it. But really, it's just that it's processing. You don't have to do anything to it, so that's why your hair will grow faster or whatever. So I begged my mama when I was going to high school, like it was 1994. And what I am not going to be doing is walking into North Shore High School and being a cheerleader with no Jerry curl. You got me all the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do it. I begged my mama, please don't do this to me. Please. I need to get a relaxer. Please. Please just don't do it. Please don't. I begged. She let me get it out, and then I ended up going to I got a haircut, y'all, and I ended up with the mullet. Now, everybody from the 90s, don't act like you don't know that people had it short in the front and long in the back. Mine even wasn't on purpose. Okay? It wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. The girl cut my hair like a beehive in the front. Y'all, I have been through some changes. God has delivered me from some terrible ass hairstyles. Whew! Lord. What's really up with Micah and Kiki? I don't know, Auntie Dee. What's up with them? Yes, I had a mullet. I had a mullet. It was business in the front and it was a party in the back. For sure. Absolutely did. Mm-hmm. Nova told her story in the book. She also wrote that Ralph Angel wasn't Blue's child. Darla went off on Nova, but she was about to start drinking again. That's what happened. Okay, I knew it was something that led her back to drink. Because, baby, I still feel like somebody should have punched Nova just one time for doing that because she did too much. She did way too much. And mullets are coming back in style. I saw that picture that's been circulating on the internet with the girl with the shortcut in the front and it was real long in the back. I said, I know the devil is a liar. Y'all better leave that shit in the 90s. Do not bring it back no more. We don't want it. I didn't even want the one I had. Okay? You gonna bring it back? Absolutely not. Yeah, Betty, I feel like somebody should have punched her ass just one time. Just one time. She deserved to get punched in the mouth just one time. Just one time. Whew. My Lord. Yes, y'all. But it was a good episode. I feel like I love this show, like I said, because it's low-key boring, but it's so good. Okay, it's so freaking good to me. I love it. I love every moment of it. And it's already renewed for season 6. What do y'all think about what's her name? Parker. What do you think about Parker's character? Do you think she coming back? Or do y'all think that she gonna be gone forever? I know Amira just had her baby like last week, and she is gone. Like she haven't been there in 2 episodes. So I wonder what's gonna happen. Do you think her character will come back and her temperature will have changed, or you think this whole thing is put on pause? Even if they approve the highway, they wouldn't be able to build it because everything is shut down. So, TT, I have tried to watch Tyler Perry Sisters, and Tyler Perry, it's not that, okay, it is. That is bad. Let me not lie. It is that it's bad. But it's just that the scenes are so long. Here's the scene. You about to go to the store? Yeah, I'm about to go to the store. To the store? Yeah, to the store. You're about to leave? Yes, I'm going to leave. Where are you going? To the store. You going to go to the store right now? Yes, I'm about to leave to go to the store right now. Like, it is so annoying. I'm like, can you just get to the point? And that one sister, the light-skinned sister, is so damn stupid. I'm just like, this got to be the stupidest shit. How you a lawyer and you this dumb? Like, I tried. I really did try, y'all. And the Oval is just throw the whole show away. The Oval is it's just horrible, y'all. Just throw the whole show in the trash. But Marty, it's exactly, am I lying? It's exactly like that. You going to the store? Yes, I'm going to the store. Right now? Yes, I'm going right now. To the store? Yes, to the store. You're leaving? So you're going to leave? Yes, I'm going to leave. Like, it's like, oh my God, it's horrible. It's so horrible. If Tyler Perry don't hire nobody to write these shows, why he won't give some more people a job? Oh my God, them people are so stupid on that show. I just cannot. But I am looking for the Have and the Have Nots. My mom watches the Have and the Have Nots. She really loves it. But I tried with the Have and the Have Nots. Now, one thing they did was step their wigs up because I couldn't watch it the first season because them wigs was toe the fuck up. They was toe up, y'all. But after the first season, they kind of got it back together with them wigs. So I was like, okay, okay. And I can follow the storyline because it's a soap opera and it gives soap opera. So Having the Have Nots gives ridiculous soap opera. If you can watch The Young and the Restless and Days of Our Lives, then you can watch the Having the Have Nots. But it's the repetitive, long scenes with the writing that is so frustrating that the plot don't never move forward. It is so horrible to me. I just cannot take it. I can't. And y'all, I had BET Plus, and let me tell you, I watched Ruthless. If you got BET Plus, Ruthless was a complete and absolute total waste of my life. If you have seen Ruthless, I don't even know what to say. It was so horrible. I was looking at the TV like, what am I watching? But I watched the whole 2 seasons, y'all. I watched the whole 2 seasons because it was that bad. It was like a train wreck. You just could not take your eyes off. Ruthless was like a cult, but then they was gay, and then it was a lot going on in Ruthless, baby, and all of it was stupid as hell. Oh my gosh. You're not in the minority. A lot of people like Sisters. Yeah, it's not like I said. It would be the concept of the show is good. It's just that the execution is poor. Okay, the execution is poor as hell. Because like I said, that one sister is stupid as hell. Whatever her name is, the little cute one, the little light skinned one. She's stupid as hell. And for her to be a lawyer and keep getting herself caught up in all these situations with this dumbass man is just crazy to me. Okay, it's crazy. I had BET Plus. I want you to watch one episode of Ruthless. I want you to watch one episode, okay? And get back to us. Because when I tell you I wasted my life, baby, I wasted my life down to the BET Plus, and I got rid of that shit because I was like, y'all not going to charge me $8.99 to watch this, okay? Y'all not going to charge $8.99 for this content. It's not going to happen. You're a part of the problem. You can't be hate watching. You're encouraging his porn. I know. I did. I watched the whole 2 seasons. I promise you, Ruthless was the most terrible show I ever seen in my entire life. And I watched the whole thing. Monique, you couldn't make it past the first episode. Baby, it was terrible. It was terrible. Listen, when you watch it, you're going to be like, what the fuck am I watching? What is this? What is this? I promise I was like, what is this? It was absolutely horrible. From the beginning to the end. It amazed me How somebody even greenlit this to be on my TV screen. It was, ooh, baby, it was terrible. Ooh, baby, it was horrible. But yeah, oh, you have a love-hate, but you watch. Okay, well, I can understand that. Like I said, it's a lot of people who watch Sisters and they like the show is terrible, but I just watch it every week. Like I can't stop watching it. And I totally get that. You know, and it's not like I hate Tyler Perry. I really love some of his movies. Like my favorite movies from him are like the older movies. I really like The Family That Prays. That's one of my favorite movies of his. And I really like Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So I understand what he's going for. Like, and I appreciate the fact that he knows his audience. He don't care what nobody think. You know, and he just gonna do what he want to do, and that's how he maintains being rich. But I just wish that he would just share some of the money with the Black community, because we need some more writers to just make this better. I mean, when you have shows like Queen Sugar on TV and then you have Tyler Perry there on the same network, you be like, Father God, what's going on? Okay. Are you going to the store? Yes, I'm going to the store. That's when anybody asks you about them shows, that's what you say. Are you going to the store? Yes, I'm going to the store. You gonna have to go right now? Yes, I'm about to leave right now. To the store? Yes, to the store. What are you gonna get? I don't know, but I'm about to go to the store. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Okay, you're gonna leave? Yes, I'm going to the store right now. I'm gonna leave. Bitch, you know what? Fuck you. At the store. Okay, I hate it. Oh my goodness, it's hilarious. Okay, y'all got here late, so I guess I'm gonna let these people who came late, y'all want to see my belly, because I don't be showing my belly. Okay, hopefully I'm bright enough y'all can see. Y'all see that belly? Belly. I got some belly. Okay. Because I'm going to the store after I leave this. I'm going to the store. Yes, I'm going to the store. You going to the store, April? Yes, girl, I'm going to the store. To the store right now. To the store. I'm about to leave. You leaving? Yes, girl, to go to the store. Oh, okay. Where you going? To the store. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. Woo. Low-key, Shonda Rhimes has some ridiculous storylines too. She absolutely does. After season 3, 4, after season 4 of Scandal, I was just watching because I was so invested and I wanted to see what happened. But the shit had got so ridiculous. Like, girl, this is not true. This cannot happen. Okay, like this is not happening. Sis, this is not real. We see what you try to do with it, girl, but it's not real. And I don't watch Grey's Anatomy, but I know one of the most Louisiana man, he is not the type of person you would think to watch. So he watched that show. He was like, 15 years. I'm watching that shit 15 years. Okay? I watched Grey's Anatomy. That's my show. I mean, he is dead ass a fan of Grey's Anatomy. And I had to stop watching Grey's Anatomy once I seen that girl laying in the bed talking to the ghost. I was like, I'm done. Okay, I can't do this no more. I can't. I love watch Power Book 2. I like Power Book 2. It was really boring for most of the season. Okay, I reviewed it, but it was really boring for a majority of the season, except like the 8th, the 9th episode. It was super boring. Okay. Yes. Period. I had to cut Scandal loose. Yeah, it got kind of crazy at the end. And for the bitch to be alone at the end of the movie talking about some hi. Girl, I was like, y'all wasted our time. 7 years and all you had to say was hi. At the end, okay, girl. Okay. So yeah, it got ridiculous at the end. I feel like most shows though, after season 3 or 4, it kind of go off the rails because these people don't plan the end of the show. The first Power, absolutely ridiculous. After season 3, it was absolutely ridiculous. I was like, you ain't gonna tell me this man's laying up with the police. This is not real. This will not happen. He would have killed her a long time ago, or he would have just broke up with her because she is the police. But I kept on watching because I was invested. I wanted to see what happened. Okay. All Tyreek was doing was running track and Power 2. That's it. I thought he did a good job of bringing us over to his side though, because everybody hated him so much when he was on Power. But I thought this season the one thing he did do was bring us over to his side, right? To bring us over to say, okay, we see what he's working with. And I feel like the whole season of Power Book 2 was a setup for the next season. Like they literally, you know how they set episodes, they had episodes that set up other episodes or set up the climax. The whole season was like that. The whole season set him up for something else. We got rid of Tasha's character. We got, I'm excited to see Power Force. I think that's what it'd be called with Tommy when he get his own show. So I'm excited to see that. that's going to be cool. All right, y'all. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here. It's 8:00 my time. I know it's late if you're on the East Coast. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my little salad. I'm not really going to the store, y'all. I'm playing. I'm finna go to the refrigerator because I got to pay these bills, bitch. I ain't going to no store. Okay. Go to the refrigerator, give me some juice and a salad. Okay. So I will holler at y'all next week. We're gonna be back here the same time, same place. Tell your mama, tell your cousin, tell your grandma, tell everybody. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe because you here now. CC, you in the family. Okay, you should have been subscribed, but I'm glad you subscribed tonight. Okay, so y'all have a good night, and I will holler at y'all next week. All right, peace. Uh-oh. Bye, y'all. Bye again. Bye.